You want to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Hey.
how's it going?
This is Nikki.
This is Brooke. And
This is Kristine.
yay!
Yay! Welcome to the block party. Oh, that was your part.
That's all right. You can do it this time.
Okay.
And they know where we are. They are.
You're supposed to say the next part. Christine will say it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's too much pressure.
Well, I've heard that before.
Yes, you have heard that before. So, this is Block Party. Welcome to the Block Party.
We ain't leaving out nobody. But we're about to get it started, so let's do it.
All right.
Let's do this.
So, Christine's here.
Yeah.
And
What's up, Christine?
What's up?
this is very exciting.
Yeah.
And
We love having guests on our show. That's what it's all about, right?
I know. I love it. It's like it's an interesting dynamic.
It is.
It makes it fun.
I wish we
Dar.
were there.
I know.
That's our second.
That would be so much fun.
That's our second phase. We're going to start traveling.
Phase 2.
We're going to start traveling.
Yes.
We do our first on location in December.
Yes, we do. I'm excited for
That's
that.
going to be cray.
That is going to be cray cray.
So let's talk about our week.
Oh, our week.
Monday sucked.
Monday.
Well, let's just load it up.
Most of Monday sucked.
Yeah.
And
It was the case on the Mondays.
it really was. It was like just a...
I wanted to punch Monday in the face.
I wanted to punch Monday in the face, and there were some people I wanted to punch in the face, too.
Hey, I wanted to punch him in the face too.
But you know what? Everything works out.
It did. And guess what happened?
Oh.
What was the first thing that happened?
Okay. So the first thing that happened, you told me about.
Yes.
Like, I didn't see it. You saw it.
Guess who told me?
Christine?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah. I get real excited.
I love it. Christine, like, you tell me everything. We're so thankful for you.
She's right on top of that, Rose.
She is. Wait, what did you say?
She's right on top of that, Rose. Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. So, yeah.
Oh, did you want me to tell the story?
Well,
Sorry.
no. Okay, so I had to think. All right, so we put a picture out.
Well, first we did the podcast last week. We
Yes.
talked about hashtag we are all Donnie girls.
And it's true.
Because it's the truth.
Like,
We're-
underlying, I don't care who you are.
right, but Joe, you're still my number one. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, so we had that. And then we put a picture out
Right.
on Monday of Donnie.
And it said, do you want me to tell you what it said?
You have it right in
I
front
have
of
it
you.
right here. Can we take a moment to appreciate this picture of Donnie Wahlberg? I mean, come on. Love this man. Hashtag we are all Donnie girls.
And
He responded.
he responded with, like, that little, like, cute smiley face.
He did.
And that was pretty cool. Like, hey.
I was on cloud nine.
was awesome.
My day, the clouds parted, the sun came out. There's a slight rainbow. And
See, that's nice.
then, Elisa from Best Forever's podcast had mentioned to me that she was going to see, well, I knew she was going to LA Podfest.
Right.
And so I said to her, I am so jealous.
Yeah.
Because Joe McIntyre's going to be there. Plus, we really wanted to go. And I think she said something to me that she was going to try to get her picture taken with him or something. Also, she made me jealous because she got her picture taken with Karen from My Favorite Murder. So I was jealous about that too. But, so she got her picture taken with Joe, and I retweeted it because it was adorable.
Yeah.
It was a really good picture.
It was a really good picture.
So I retweeted it and said, we couldn't be there, but so glad we have this picture of our friend, Alyssa. Her name is not Alyssa, it's Elisa. And so that was that. That was earlier in the day, or it was the night before. It was like Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Monday afternoon, or Monday evening.
It was late.
Right.
It was quite late, actually.
I was working on my Mission Interview Joe 2018 project.
Yep.
I was crafting up a storm.
And I was trying to get a 5-year-old to go to bed.
Right. And I said to you, hey, can you check Twitter? something's going crazy.
Something's
'cause
going on.
My watch was going off and whatever. But I had my hands full. I couldn't look at it.
But here's the thing.
It wasn't really going that crazy.
It wasn't. It was like other stuff, and it was just like
Right.
Twitter was really active.
Right.
So it wasn't that.
But I felt like there was something on there.
But-
that was really the thing, which is weird.
That
now
is
I think
weird.
about it. Because I told you, I would never tell you to check Twitter.
No.
That's weird that-
But you were like,
now
hey,
that
like,
I'm-
what's going on Twitter? Like,
That's kind of weird that I said that.
I know. So I didn't check it immediately.
No.
It was like probably 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
And she fell asleep. Great. And so I was just sitting there in bed on my phone, and I look at Twitter, and I'm looking through. And then I saw a video, and I played the video because it was Joey McIntyre. And I was like, oh, obviously I'll hit play.
Right.
And he's saying our names. And I'm like, what the what? Like, what is going on? What? And I started like
Panicking. Yeah.
I started panicking, and my eyes welled up. Like, I was like, what the heck? So I just go to text you, and I think literally I wrote OMG, OMG, and then I couldn't like type, so I had to call you.
Right.
And then you answer the phone,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh my God, Nikki, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And you're like, what's going on? You were like, you had this like panic.
Yes.
And
I go, no.
you were like, no. Like,
Sometimes I can't handle it.
anyway, so I told you,
And
you were
freaked.
like screaming.
Right. And then Kevin comes in.
Yeah, and he's like, calm down.
Well, and the thing is, you guys have to understand, Kevin's not like that.
No.
But he
it
comes
was
down,
like-
he was like, what's wrong?
It was
'Cause
also really late.
it was really late. He thought something was going on.
Right.
Because that always happens. He's like, oh, calm down. And then that made me mad.
It did make you mad.
So, but anyway, I was like, you ruined my buzz.
Yeah, but
ruined
there
my
was
buzz.
like no ruining it because
No.
it was an amazing video, and hopefully, like, you've all seen it by now.
Yeah. It was just really cool that this girl from Happily Ever Aftermath, which it's a podcast about relationships and movies.
Yes.
So what was weird about it was, like you said, I happened upon it because I had retweeted the picture of Elisa. She had responded to Elisa's.
Yep.
And this girl, because she's in this amazing podcast group called Lady Pod Squad, which I love every single one of those people. All you
know.
girls are amazing, and you're so creative, and
So creative.
we appreciate you so much.
Such a, like, welcoming.
Right, so go to
Community of women.
Lady Pod Squad, and you'll see some other amazing podcasts.
Yeah.
Seriously. But anyway, she thought it was just so thoughtful.
It was really thoughtful.
Just for her to do that.
It was awesome.
To have that quick thinking, to be like, hey, can you say hi to my friends? Can you say hi to my friend Brooke and Nikki?
And he was
What's
like,
her name?
what's her name? He looked like an old man when he
He
said
did.
that.
It was cute.
It was pretty cute. And Joe's like my number 3. But it was pretty cute.
He'll always be Kristine and I's number 1.
Jordan's my number 1.
Yes.
Jordan, you could grow back that rat tail and you'd still be my number 1.
Well, you'd prefer it with the rat tail.
You know what I do with that rat tail?
Okay. We don't want to talk about that. Save that for the next fanfic.
I don't know. I don't write fanfic. I would, I'd braid it for him.
Oh, that was all you were going to say?
Yes, I'd braid it for him.
Brooke Elizabeth. She's giving me the eye like,
You know what you did.
you know what you did.
Brooke, you need to work on your fanfic.
Yeah. Got a fanfic.
I do not have a fanfic.
Coming at you in 2018.
We could talk about fanfics.
Let's not talk about fanfic.
Okay.
I promise to drop that. So yeah, that was pretty amazing.
It was super
We're pretty
sweet.
lucky.
Yes. Anything's possible.
Hashtag nothing is random. You know who said
Hashtag-
that? You know who said that?
Joey.
He sure did.
Joey Mack.
Let me fix your computer. I mean,
fix your website. Wow.
It's late.
It is late. That's all right.
Yeah, I messed up on that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Also, I just want to put a little something here. Donnie, if you're listening, give us a sign.
Yes, please.
I've been meaning to say that in the podcast. I can't think of what for, just give us a sign. Say, hey, give us a sign.
I know. What should the sign be? Like, how are we going to know it's a sign?
I don't know.
Is it a hashtag? Is it a thumbs up or a peace sign?
Maybe it's that cute little blushing face.
We already got that sign.
Yeah, give us another one.
It's got to be something he could hide in a tweet.
Yeah, exactly. And if we say it here, then if we say it, will know.
But that's fine if everybody knows because nobody else has his Twitter login.
I don't know.
I think that he should send us a sign. Donnie, please, will you send us a sign? And
I feel like we're Donnie, if you're in this room.
I feel like the sign, I think that it should be, you know what it should be?
What?
It should be the smiley face with the heart eyes.
Okay.
Donnie? Does he do that one normally? I don't think so. Donnie, can you hear me? That's what we would like, Donnie. Please. That would be great. Thanks.
Bye. And I forgot Diana and Paulina. And was it Diana that did the video?
Yes, okay. I believe it is, yeah.
From Happily Ever Aftermath. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That really made our week. It really turned that Monday around.
Turned the table.
It did.
I didn't flip the table.
No, thank goodness.
Felt like flipping the table.
Felt like we could have that day.
I didn't flip the table.
No.
So, shall we talk about some New Kids news?
I think we should.
Because there's some good news. Ding, 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 ding.
Is that the news clicker? Breaking.
Those are all the only sound effects I can afford. on my own.
I want to have sound effects.
Oh, I got a dolphin one for when you swear a lot.
For when I swear?
Yes, it goes... Don't.
Can you just take a clip of that sound you just made and put that over the swear? Because that sound, you need to see the face you made.
That's why we don't have video. So you guys who've asked for video, not yet. We're not ready.
Oh, that hurts my head.
Oh,
God.
Okay, we have to explain to the listeners.
Yeah.
It's another late night. It's not another late Friday night.
It's Saturday morning.
And we were like, we'll start early from now on Friday nights. Just didn't work out tonight.
No, it didn't. And we always go long.
We do.
Because it just, whatever.
And honestly, I think these episodes come out better.
Yep. Well, we let it flow.
We do. I think we're more relaxed.
Yeah, I'm definitely more relaxed.
I'm definitely more relaxed.
You would think that I had like a drink or something. I didn't.
Nope.
I've just been drinking water.
I had some ginger blossom sip.
Which looks like a wine cooler, but it's not.
Yeah, Kevin always gets carded when he buys them.
Which is really kind of foolish.
Yeah. So, let's preface this.
Yes, this is important.
Let's get serious for a moment.
Yeah, this is very important.
I'm going to say right now that we are not in any way, shape, or form connected to New Kids on the Block.
Not at all, unfortunately.
So, this is just, it's not stuff that we hear like one person say.
Exactly.
This is but it's not officially been released, as far as we can tell.
Right.
Please don't jump all over us.
This is like buzz.
Right, this is buzz.
Amongst
We're not going to start rumors.
People.
Because that's not what we do.
No.
Just like stuff. Can we talk about that stuff?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Joe. Should we move into Mr. McIntyre? I'm gonna let Kristine take over this one.
Oh, I get to take it over?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
You get to break the news. Ding, 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 ding.
Break the news. Well, again, we're not breaking news. You know, it's already stuff that's out there.
Right.
And so, Nikki, you're the one that alerted me to this earlier in the week. So at the LA Podfest, Joe announced that he's going to have his own podcast called The Move. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited about this.
Yes.
When I first saw the story, I just thought he was being interviewed by another podcast because he likes to do that. Mm-hmm. And so I had to do a double take. Oh my God, he's having his own podcast. I actually get to listen to him.
That's awesome.
Spiel. I'm super excited. I'm excited about anything he does. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I'm super excited about anything.
I'm excited, and he's my number 3, but I'm really excited. Do we know anything about when?
No. He said something about, and it's hard because the video no longer exists. I'm trying to find the video. And so, I mean, maybe by the time that this is published, it will be out. I'm in hopes.
Yeah.
But he had said something about it being like an every other week type of deal. I think.
Oh, cool.
I think. Please don't quote me on that. If you want, ask him. He's the giver of the news.
He probably won't answer you, but you
probably
can try.
not, because I've tried.
We all have.
Yes, I think we all have. Hey, Joe, can you do this? Hey, Joe.
Can I fix your website?
Hey, Joe.
Come on our show.
Hey, Joe, can you give me that hat that you used to wear in 1989? Because...
With the top cut off?
Yeah.
Little hair sticking out a little bit. I like the Joe hat. I always thought that was a cool hat. I wanted one, actually.
Yeah.
I did not get one.
You wanted one?
I did want one.
Well,
he was never my favorite, but I wanted one. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was. It's like a straw hat, kind of. Not a straw hat. That's the wrong thing.
Yeah, no.
It's like a...
Remember Debbie Gibson's hat?
No.
It was like the same thing, only hers had a top.
Wait, what?
Debbie Gibson had a hat like that.
I remember the hat.
Yeah. I wanted one so bad, but I wanted one without the top because I was going to put a ponytail through it.
Because that would be cool. It's like a visor. Remember?
But it was like all around visor.
I was all about visors. I'm bringing the visor back on the cruise. Wearing my visor.
My daughter wears a visor sometimes.
I like it. Yeah, Sunday. It was great.
She looks like an old lady.
It was funny because she also had glasses on. She looked like she was coming back from bingo.
She did. It looked like she had some tissues in her cardigan.
Yes, she did. Oh, so excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. It'll be interesting to hear.
Yeah.
And it'll also be interesting to hear, like, what, like, the format's like. Is it just going to be him? Will it be, like, him and Barrett?
I don't know.
Will it be, like, other people? Like, I think it's interesting. Like, I'm interested to see what he does with that.
Me too.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, Kristine, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, we're gonna go there?
Yeah.
About myself.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
we don't have to go deep.
Right. It's not like when you go to like a work conference and everybody has to like,
hi, my name's Kristine, and
right. My 15 minutes of fame was, you don't have to say
what?
That. My 15
and then I do a
minutes
trust
of
fall.
fame. Right, a trust fall. And then everybody sits around and eats Panera bread. Yeah. Not like that.
No, definitely not.
All right. Kristine, you have the floor.
Yes.
I have the floor.
So I want to know...
What do we want to know?
First, how did you get into New Kids on the Block? Let's hear about that.
Okay. So I have been a blockhead, which, by the way, I've only referred to myself as that for the last, 3 months.
Okay, we're right there with you, because
Yeah.
it feels weird calling myself a blockhead.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Minecraft.
Yeah, that too. Or you blockhead.
Like Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind. So I've been a fan since 1988. And the only reason I know that is because of the last 3 or 4 months of insane YouTube watching. And one of the things that actually popped up was one of the first performances I ever saw. And honestly, I couldn't remember if it was 88, 89. All I know was it was 5th grade. So I was 10 or 11. But then I found this performance, and it has ingrained in my memory all this time. And I remember it so well because I dreamt about it that night.
That's amazing.
Because it was so, I know, I remember my first dream with the New Kids on the Block. So I watched Nickelodeon a lot, as we all did, right? I wasn't allowed to watch MTV because I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And that was just, way too dirty for me. My parents wouldn't allow that. So it was a lot of Nickelodeon, and they played videos and they had stuff on there. And I don't remember what show it was, but it was this, they were singing the right stuff, and they were in a bowling alley.
Yes.
So each guy in, yeah.
I never saw that until just recently.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? Why have I never seen this?
So that is it. That's the first. I'm sure I saw a video or something before then. And when I found that video and it said 1988, I'm like, I can finally say an actual year. I've been a fan since this time because I remember that performance and having a dream that night because it was like some kind of party. There were other kids there and this thing. And that they were singing to me on my birthday.
Oh, then in your dream, it was awesome and you were having a birthday in the bowling alley?
Yeah. That was a dream.
That's amazing. And then they got up and danced for you and sang.
Yeah.
In the bowling alley. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I have. I saw it on YouTube.
It's recently. Amazing. Actually, I think you sent it to me.
I may have.
And I was
It was like a few months, like 2 or 3 months ago or so. I saw it. And I don't remember it.
No, me
I don't remember seeing it. But that was probably before we had cable.
So what about Joe? Like, was it like immediate? You were like...
He was my guy. It was immediate. And it probably... I remember, I think it was the first podcast when you were talking about it, and you're like, well, he's the youngest. He seems obtainable, right?
Yes, yes.
And so... I don't want to say I thought that, but it probably had something to do with that. Like, he was just young and cute. And did I mention cute? The blue eyes and smile. Yes. It was just done. I was done.
Right.
He is really cute. And was.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah.
You've never seen them?
Not at that point. No.
I'm sorry. Did you ever see them when you were younger?
Yes.
Ooh.
So after that point, so that was like 5th grade, and then 6th grade happened, and then everything changed in my school. Everybody hated them.
Yeah, we remember that.
Whole, backlash happened in 89, 90. But then Step by Step came out, and I'm like, well, screw you people. I love them. And that's just it.
Right.
And so I became the weird girl in school that liked the New Kids on the Block, and I was okay with that.
I mean, that really, when Donnie was on the motorcycle, I'm like, he's cool. You guys see that, right? He's on a motorcycle.
I didn't understand why they had such a backlash.
Because they felt intimidated by their amazing dance moves.
You hate us because you ain't us.
That's exactly right, just like Tom Brady.
Yep. It is. All the ladies like the New Kids on the Block.
Right. Right.
I remember a kid in my class calling them new skids on the dock. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you're not cool.
No.
I literally stood up for them.
I don't like you anymore. Well, actually, never did like you.
And I wore those t-shirts and sweatshirts proud.
Yep. I had that one t-shirt I shouldn't have worn.
Why?
It was a little snuggly. I looked like a little sausage, little stuffed sausage.
Oh.
In that little. I showed you the picture.
I don't remember. I don't think you looked.
It was a little too small for me, but I wore it anyway.
It doesn't matter when you're a kid.
No, it doesn't matter.
And you know when you go through that little period of time before you have your growth spurt.
Yes, for me, 5th, 6th grade, I was awkward.
And I can remember putting it on after. And I still wore it. I didn't care.
Yep.
I remember wearing it to basketball practice.
I still have all my t-shirts and sweatshirts and my sweater.
I don't have mine because my mom was a minimalist.
My mom is not.
Yeah. So, you still liked them. You continued.
I still liked them. I continued obsessively, as most 12-year-olds did at the time. But in 1990, when they did the Magic Summer Tour, they didn't come to Portland because it was a big stadium tour, and we don't have a big stadium here. They went up to Seattle, and I had a friend who had tickets, and she told me I could go with her, but our moms totally squished that and crushed my little 12-year-old.
Are you serious?
It was really sad. I was just heartbroken.
That's awful.
But, yeah, well, we were 12, and my friend, of course, she's like, yeah, you come with me, without talking to our mom.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she had an extra ticket or anything.
No. She and her mom were going to go to the show in Seattle.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was rough on my little heart. But they came back less than a year later, because it was Valentine's Day of 1991. So that's my other they came on Valentine's Day. They came to Portland. It was so wonderful.
Oh. Was it everything that you hoped and dreamed?
Yeah. I mean, I had crappy seats, I'll be honest, but I didn't really care. Like, I was there in the same room with them.
Right.
And that's all that really mattered.
Right.
Yeah.
And Donnie came flying, across the floor. Do you remember that? Like, he was on wires and go flying during Hang It Tough at the end.
He started that trend.
I remember
and
that.
then all the other boy bands followed him.
Followed suit.
Yep. The little flying thing.
So, then it was like, oh my God, Donnie's closer to me, even though I was 300 level seats and not really close, but it was still exciting.
Still, you were in the same building listening to their music. Like, they were right there singing
As
it.
they sing.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Right. Exactly. That's crazy.
I don't remember a lot of it. I remember being deaf the next day.
Oh.
But I remember the only song that I specifically remember was Baby I Believe in You. And this is a Jordan memory, because he's up there with his white shirt flying in the wind, and they brought up a girl, and she was verge of woman, at least to me. I mean, I was 13 at the time, and her blouse was unbuttoned, and it kind of fell off her shoulder, and I remember Jordan kind of just picked it up and put it back on her shoulder and kind of tightened it up there for her.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
Isn't that adorable?
He didn't want it to be inappropriate.
He didn't.
That's adorable, Jordan.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
your man.
That's my man.
Hey, we got a Jordan story for you. There you go. There you go. Brooke's looking for those Jordan stories.
I know, I am. That's so adorable, though.
Then he went back,
I-
baby, I believe. And then I went like this.
We're making sound effects.
Yes.
Nobody knows what we're doing.
It's just that shirt blowing.
I don't know how well the sound effects are coming across.
Oh, yeah. Probably not so
Probably
well.
not well.
No, I think we need to just play the song in the background. Oh, wait, can't do that. Copyright.
But you can sing it.
I can.
Sing it. Sing that first.
No, will not.
Please
the only
do
one
that.
I can do is, ooh. I can't even do that right now because my throat.
Anyway, so, that's awesome. So what tour was that?
No more games.
Oh, okay.
About positivity.
Yep. It
Positivity is
was.
about being smart. You suckers. See, I can say that normally.
Yeah. Normally?
Right? I just said that right?
Normally?
No, the whole...
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You did. Yeah.
You know what you did.
That's me patting myself on the back. So, you went to that concert, and you're still like this. So this is what, 91?
91, yeah.
And you're still... we were still pretty strong.
I was strong in 91.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
When-
yeah.
so-
I was strong to 92, because that's when If You Go Away came out.
No, that came out on its own, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not losing my mind. Because
No,
I thought to myself, I know I listened to that song, but it wasn't on Step by Step.
Mm-mm.
But I knew that I had heard it before Face the Music.
Yeah, it came out as a single. I heard even recently, like it was a rumor or some kind of rumor of a European CD, like a best of or something that came out in Europe, and they put that song on there, and it just was a single here. I don't know if that's true though.
Huh. I love that song though.
I like that song.
I really do.
You have many reasons
you
to
love that song.
I have so, but I remember specifically telling you. I hope they sing. I can't even talk tonight. I said to you, I hope that they sang If You Go Away, because I love that song.
Yes, I remember you saying that.
And I was really, I said that to Brooke, which is kind of weird.
That's a random thing.
And I just said it to you, because I said, remember the song that I was telling you about before, that I used to really like, and I play over and over, even when I was older?
Yeah.
And that was the song. And then that was the song he sang.
Yep.
What are you doing? You are walking towards me.
Did
you forget something? Are you trying to kick away some confetti?
Like John.
Oh, no, you're going to take a seat. Okay, have a seat.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Step on my phone.
Yeah. So,
Relax.
were you into Face the Music or not so much?
I was into Face the Music.
Okay, so you were one of the ones that you were into Face the Music.
Oh yeah, I was the only person that I knew. Because at least back in like the middle school days of their height, like 90, 91, there were a couple other girls that might have a notebook cover or something, or they'd come up to me and say like, "Hey, I like them too," just like as a secret.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's cute.
So
then they break up.
Okay, so they break up. Well, I don't remember an announcement. They just kind of went away, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
No, they did go. They did
went
away. They did go away.
So here's a question for you: when John and Jordan were on Oprah, were they still together? Because I feel like they weren't.
No,
that was like after.
That was after.
That was well after.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that very well.
That was like
2001. No, it was before that.
I don't know that it was that much before that, though. Wasn't it after Jordan's solo stint?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that, though. I remember watching that.
I cried.
It was like an event for me to watch.
Yeah. So they went away.
And just like everybody else, you just kind of move on, right?
Right.
Right after, there were no boy bands. I was really into Boys to Men, so them touring with New Kids was just amazing for me. And yeah, I was into a lot of R&B, that kind of thing.
So were you into Keith Sweat? Because I was into Keith.
I did like Keith Sweat.
Yes!
I saw him in concert.
Did you really? Brooke, I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one.
I'm like the only one in Maine that liked Keith Sweat. Seriously, loved Keith Sweat.
I want to say in '96, and Bone Thugs and Harmony opened up for them.
Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
I see you at the crossroads.
Oh man, I loved Keith Sweat.
You always loved R&B.
I did. I loved R. Kelly.
I was not a huge R&B fan. I liked some R&B.
I liked a lot of rap too.
Yes, you did.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yes, I liked a lot of rap. I liked a lot of hip hop. Ed Love and Dr. Dre.
Yeah, well, that's a good one.
Oh.
Back Up Off Me.
Dr. Dre. Yeah.
I loved. Well, this is Ed Love and Dr. Dre, which this is a different Dr. Dre.
You're talking about the Yo MTV rap.
Yes. Yeah. And that confused me always.
But there were two Dr. Dre's.
Yes.
Well, one wasn't it? One was DOCTOR, doctor, and then the other one was like DR.
I don't know.
I think that's like how they did it.
Maybe.
But anyway.
Yeah,
they were awesome.
Love that song.
Yep. Back Up Off Me.
BACKUP off me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look it up, guys.
It's a great
It's
jam.
a great song. I love MTV Raps. I listen to that all the time.
I
can't believe that's the tangent we're on, Yo MTV Raps.
Yes.
Although I remember watching it all the time.
Yes.
I didn't really watch it that much. I was much more of a 120 minutes kind of.
Oh, well, see, I did not. I wasn't into that.
I was really.
Oh, Brooke was
that.
heavy into it. Brooke was a Fish fan.
I was not a Fish fan.
Yeah, she's lying.
I was not a Fish. I did go to a concert.
Yeah, you did.
With Darcy.
Yeah,
it was at the Bangor Auditorium.
Yeah,
we wouldn't have traveled for it.
Yeah,
and I think the tickets were free.
So, we all did our own little thing, and then, so did you go and see Joe when he went solo?
I didn't. I know. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Stop. Okay, so I bought the CD and I was kind of into it. It was just different. It was different with them being solo.
Yeah.
And not in the group. I think that for me, now people are going to hate this. I'm sure somebody out there is going to be like, no, it was the best, but it lacked the magic of them being a group.
Hey, you know what? That's your opinion, and everyone has different opinions.
That's right.
That's what makes us different and individuals.
Everybody has an opinion.
That's true.
And it's their right to have that opinion.
I just want to make sure no one jumps down.
And I agree. It's different.
But I did not agree.
I know. I mean, I had the CD.
I mean, I don't want him just to go solo.
No, and I had Jordan's CD, and I liked them both very much, and I listened
Jordan's
to them
CD
both.
was amazing too. Jordan did some amazing solo work. I just have to put that out there.
Jordan did.
Do you remember when him and
Yes.
Debbie Gibson? And I
Yes.
freaking love that song, and I was just talking to Kristine about it today, and I can't find it anywhere.
So I feel like I found it on YouTube or something.
But I bought the digital copy on iTunes.
And you don't have it? On
No,
iTunes?
it's no longer available on iTunes. So I'm like, oh, so
I just don't get that anymore.
I just don't
and
get
pay
it
money for
anymore because I know I bought it on iTunes.
Right.
Back in like 2000. So it was 2007.
Yeah. So it was a while ago. Mm-hmm. No, I really liked their solo. I like them better together.
Yeah, me too. I just
like
never
them
thought it was going to
better
happen.
No, of course not.
Like I told you, something died inside me that day that I watched that Bands Reunited.
Clinton Sparks.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, Clinton Sparks? Where is he these days?
I don't know. I saw
opened
him
for
on
Joey
something.
McIntyre.
Yes, we made friends with him.
He signed our CDs.
He did sign our CDs.
He was a DJ.
He was. And
I liked it though. I liked the CD.
I did too, but I was kind of trying to find Joe.
Well, obviously, like we weren't
like-
really there to see.
I was like, you
Clinton
guys,
Sparks.
you, this is my only chance. You guys gotta help me out. So we snuck in that poster.
We did. Our posters were awesome.
Yeah,
We had like 2 or 3.
we had
Like we held them in a row.
right, and we were the only ones with posters.
We were totally the only ones with posters, and they let us in with posters.
Yeah, but actually, I said sneak in. We didn't have to sneak those in. They let us in with them.
They did. We had them just like rolled up.
Right, and they said, "Joey Joe, you make us want to play our guitar."
Aww.
And he liked it.
And he
noticed it.
pointed.
He pointed, and he like.
I wonder if he remembers
thumbs up
that.
or
Remember, he's the
something.
one with like the memory, right? He has like.
Does he have a memory?
No, Kristine might know.
What, if he has a memory?
No,
Like a
like
good
that
memory.
he has a very good memory.
That's what I hear.
Yes. So maybe it would be like Portland at the State Theater.
Yep. And we had the sign.
And they were bright green.
They were like highlighter.
Right. And we held them up and you stopped and you pointed like this and you gave us a thumbs up.
Yes.
And I was like, I can die a happy woman.
And maybe even like a wink or something.
Yeah.
It was
sure.
it was a moment. It was a moment.
I freaked out. I think I did the little
Sorry.
cat squeal.
When you interview him, you're going to have to ask if he remembers that.
Yeah, we need to remember this.
Oh, we'll definitely ask.
Yes.
Because like I think about that often.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. That was fun.
It was fun.
It
And
was like an intimate setting.
And you guys all joined in on. We got to see Jordan Knight too.
We did get to see Jordan Knight when he opened for NSYNC.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate it then, though. It would have been different if we had better seats.
Right. That's true. We had really bad seats. Like,
But it was all right.
really
So we were
bad.
still happy.
I had tickets to NSYNC and when Jordan was opening, and I got really, really, really sick, and I couldn't go.
Oh, were you an NSYNC fan?
I was an NSYNC fan. So, yeah. So that's where in that whole like 1990 or 99 when they all went solo, I was really into NSYNC. That was more my thing at the moment.
See, she's just like us.
She is just like us because
like-
that was kind of the same. Like
Right.
we were really into NSYNC.
Did you like follow them? Did you go to any concerts? Any of their
To
concerts?
NSYNC? Yeah. I went to a couple. I went in 2000 and 2002.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
She was like us in the beer tent. No line.
That's right.
No, actually, I took my 10-year-old niece in 2002. So, I was more. I remember feeling like, oh, I'm like the mom.
We kind of
The
felt
kid in
old.
audience.
2002 was No Strings Attached. No, Celebrity.
That was Celebrity.
And that's when we went to Foxborough. And
Yep.
that was that picture that we had back there.
Yep.
So then all of a sudden they were like, we're getting back together. I thought John was not with them.
I know. Me too.
I was like, okay, they got back together, but it's not all of them.
Right. So it's not going to be the same.
Right. Do you remember, when did you find out they got back together?
I remember a lot of buzz about it. I remember the Today Show announcement. And, this was a long time ago now. So I remember the Today Show announcement. I remember the announcement of the tour. And the tickets went on sale right before my sister-in-law's birthday. And she was also a fan back in the day. And I'm like, I'm going to get us tickets for her birthday. And I did. And then, so this is what happened. They canceled the Portland show because they did the American Music Awards instead.
Oh.
Oh my God. And so I kind of sat on it for a while. And then I can't remember how soon it was before Seattle, but I'm like, you know what? At this point, we didn't know if this wasn't going to continue, right? It was just It was a reunion tour.
I thought it was just a one-time
one-off.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't not see them. This is ridiculous. So I found there were tickets up in Seattle. So I got the tickets. We drove up there. And I'm so glad I did. I just can't imagine missing it. It was so good. And the tickets weren't even that bad. I mean, they were 200 level. But in that tour, they had, it wasn't quite a B stage, but they did come kind of out in the middle on the little stage.
Yes, they did. Because remember, I ran up to it.
I didn't go to that one.
But you went to Portland, and it was the same.
Oh, yeah, I did go to Portland.
Yeah.
So it was amazing. So I had bought the new CD, and I loved it. My sister-in-law, so this is where she's a different kind of fan. She's purely in it for just the nostalgia.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any of the new CDs. I keep saying I need to like burn mine, get her copies because she needs to listen to it.
I love them.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I like the new stuff.
I like the new stuff better.
I feel like
I'm all about the new.
I love it. Every new thing that they and Kristine, let me just tell you.
Oh my gosh, Kristine.
We listened to the DMX. We bought, so I guess we got to tell people now.
Yeah.
We got to put ourselves out there.
Yeah. They're going to hate us.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
whatever. So we didn't know about the Target exclusive CD. Had no clue. Did you?
No.
I had no idea.
No, I didn't.
I don't know how I missed the boat on that.
Why would I know about it? I mean, I don't look at CDs at Target. I shop, like anything I buy on iTunes.
I pre-ordered on iTunes.
Yep.
And had no idea about the Target. Talking to Kristine today. Kristine says, "Hey, Nikki." Well, I can't remember what we were talking about. How did that conversation come up?
We were talking about that I picked up or I ordered a couple of Joe's solo CDs because now I'm a crazy fangirl and I have to listen to them all. And I appreciate it differently now. So just throwing that out there. And then now I don't remember maybe we were just talking about CDs in general because I bought physical CDs and you're like, I don't buy physical CDs.
That's right. And you said you didn't buy Thankful at Target?
Yeah.
And I said, why would I want to buy? I pre-ordered it in iTunes, and you were like, but you get the extra song. Right. And I froze.
The extra song featuring DMX. And that just
come on. That like threw me over the edge. I stood up in my chair, Kristine. I stood up. I was probably standing anyway, because I think I was standing with my stand desk. But I ordered 2 copies. So I ordered one for Brooke and one for me.
Yep. And I love it.
We listened to it, and I think it's one of my favorites. I'm just going to put it out there.
No, I love that song. It's one of my favorites. That song, like, it should be on the radio.
Yes, it should.
It should be, like,
everything should be on the radio.
On heavy rotation.
Yes.
Because it's an awesome song.
It?
I don't know.
Because it really should be.
Here's the thing. I'm okay keeping it for, like, us.
Yeah. That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah.
I'm putting my, like fist to my heart.
Yes, that's true.
I like keeping it for us, but at the same time, like, it's so good. I feel like people would like it if they could just listen to it.
I agree.
They wouldn't even know it was New Kids on the Block.
No, they wouldn't. But whatever.
They wouldn't. Yeah,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. I love it.
So then they went away again. I really didn't think they were going to be back. I'm going to be honest with you. Then
I know, and then.
And then, here comes 10.
Here comes 10. And at the time, I liked the Block better, but I really like 10. Now I think I like 10 more than the Block, but, I could change my mind daily.
I go back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
So I bought 10, super into 10. But at that point, like, the concerts were just not lining up with my life, and they never came to Portland.
Oh.
Never.
That seems weird to me that they wouldn't. How far is Seattle?
About 3 hours.
I was going to say, is it like 2 or 3 hours or so? Yeah.
About 3 hour drive. So it's not terrible. But it's enough that, like one year I had a baby and she was still a newborn. Like, I'm just not going to do it. That was 2015, 2013. I don't even remember what was going on. 2000. What when did they do the tour with Backstreet? So that was
2011.
Like 2011. Yeah. Then I had another baby. So it's just like things just weren't
driving.
Right.
Yeah. And then because it's like you always have to take time to go up to Seattle, and that was a rough night. So when we didn't stay in a hotel, we said, "Oh my God, if we ever do this again, we have to get a hotel because driving back at that hours sucked."
Yes, we drove to Boston. We did that for the main event. The one with 98 degrees. What was that?
That was the main event. No, we didn't. Did we? I thought we stayed down there.
No, because it was with Darcy and Bethany, and we didn't. We drove back home, and you said, "Nikki, never again, never again."
Was that when we did the meet? The first?
Okay, wait, no, it was the one before that. There was one that I remember us going, and you said, "Never again, Nikki, never again will I drive home."
I remember. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't NQT BSB because we stayed both of those.
Yeah,
times.
and it was just you and I.
Yeah,
that one. And we went to see them twice.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
That was so good.
That was my favorite.
That was your favorite concert?
That was my favorite of the tours. NKOT BSB. That was my favorite of the tours.
Even what we just went through?
That's different. The Barstools was the best experience.
Right.
But the tour itself,
that was a
the
good
show.
Tour. Yeah.
That was the best, in my opinion. Like, hands down. Like, 2 hands down. And in the air. Flailing
it was
around.
pretty good, but I was kind of like... I kind of missed just seeing them at the same time.
I loved the whole thing. I loved Fenway.
Yeah, but they need to come back.
I know.
Because they gotta sing Don't Turn On the Lights Again. Because I like that song.
I know. That's the problem. Like, they can't ever do that.
Yeah.
Without Backstreet.
Right.
But, anyway.
So, the next show that you saw was just this past one?
Was this past one. So they finally came back to Portland. I know. And Donnie even mentioned in the concert, he's like, Portland, we owe you. We haven't been here since Valentine's Day, 1991. It's been 26 years.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm like, who
That's
gave him that information?
Yeah, no kidding. You were like, and I was
here. So it was just, and a lot of people, now it's like fed like the fire. It's like being part of all these groups and the whole Twitter thing. And it's just craziness. There's this whole community of people that I didn't really even knew existed.
Mm-hmm, right.
This whole blockhead community. And now I'm like deep in it. I'm like deep in the social media, which I never was before. I wouldn't friend people that I had not met in person.
Right.
Like I know, like I had to know you before I let you into my Facebook. And
that was totally like, me.
Yeah.
And I'm still having, I'm still but I'm getting better because, whatever. But I mean, it's just hard because like with my Facebook, we use it to communicate with our entire family.
That's like mine. And I don't do that much now because whatever. There's family drama.
But get me on Twitter.
Yeah. I'm not like we're us on Twitter. Right. I don't use my personal Twitter.
I don't anymore because I'm always on
the other one.
Ours.
Right.
So this year,
that damn tour just changed my whole life. Yes. And I know that sounds crazy, but
no, it not.
It doesn't.
It changed our lives. Nope, we're right there with you.
I don't know what it was that it like changed everything. Like I have my alerts on. I literally stop what I'm doing when Donnie tweets because I must tweet back right now.
No, I get you. I get you.
I got my first hamburger and I screamed out loud. My husband looked at me like I was crazy. Like he's super supportive of this whole thing. Like he's really the best husband. But I think when he saw that little bit of 12-year-old in me come out when I got my stinking hamburger, he was just a little bit more like, whoa, what is this?
That was Kevin. That was Kevin that night. Because this whole time he's been like, I know this means the world to you. We will make it happen. Like, whatever we got to do, you want to go to this concert, it makes you super happy, I'm for it.
Right.
I'm super lucky.
That is totally how it is. I talked to him a little bit about, doing bar stools next time and the ultimate, and he's like, do it all. I'm like, what? I told him how much this stuff cost. He's like, if it makes you happy, just you can do it. Now I want to do the cruise, and you guys know that. I think we're all in that same boat of like, oh, we're not on this year. I really want to go on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go without Brooke, but I was like,
you were close.
I was planning. I would not go without you ever.
You wouldn't?
I've already told you that.
I know, but I said
you.
if you had like a free run.
No, I wouldn't go.
And I was like, I can't go because of this.
I wouldn't go without you.
Yes,
no,
you would.
I couldn't. No, because here's the thing. You are my... I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Because I would feel the whole time I was there, I would be upset that you weren't there. The whole time. I wouldn't even have fun. I wouldn't. I'm telling you the truth.
I would want you to have fun. But but you know what? That's not going to happen.
Because we're going.
We're not going this year?
No, we're not.
We're going to go next year.
Again, unless something crazy happens. It's not going to happen. But anyway, because it's too close.
Right.
So, anyway, we're going to do the cruise. And we heard Kristine's story.
Yay!
We got to know Kristine.
I know. It was awesome. That was great.
And Kristine?
Yo.
Kristine has a Instagram that makes me happy.
It makes me happy.
And
that's why I have it.
It's called Mrs. Joe Mack. And it's amazing. So go on, find her, and follow that feed. Follow those white pants. Because seriously.
Those white pants.
I was just looking at it today, even smiling. Kevin's like, what are you looking at? Nothing.
I remember when you first showed me the white pants.
I freaked out. I said, I'm making this my wallpaper. Like, in my office. Not just on my phone.
Yeah. I do like those white pants, too. I get it.
You get it.
I get it.
And you can wear those? He's the only one that can wear white pants after Labor Day. Well, Jordan can, too. Yeah.
Jordan could. Yeah. Donnie could, too.
Yeah, they all could. And you know what?
Let's face it.
Anybody can wear white pants after Labor Day. You go for it.
Not anybody.
I can't wear white pants ever.
I can't wear... No, I can't either.
Because I'll get spaghetti sauce on them or something. I can't wear white, period.
No, I know. I have a hard time with white.
It will get... Honestly, I have white on. Guess what happens?
Bloop.
Meatball.
That was very specific.
I don't know. It's because it's happened. On my beautiful white V-neck shirt.
I've been there.
I am not the... Yeah, I'm going to have to, go to Miss Manners or something if we do this interview. Could you imagine if there's food involved?
Well, there won't be.
Okay.
Because it'll be all over me.
Yeah.
It'll be all over you. And he probably won't eat.
No.
It'll be us chowing down. Anyway.
Is there anything else, Kristine?
That you want to add?
Yeah.
Well, I can add... This is just sad, and I will forever, ever, ever regret this. So I didn't realize this last tour that Jordan did Facebook Lives until after my concert. And the day of the concert... Okay, well, there's two things. The day before the concert, they had a day off in Portland, and I chose to work from freaking home that day.
Oh, no.
And Joe had posted on Instagram a couple things about him being out in the city. I'm like, oh my God, how did I work from home this day? I should have been working downtown. So kicked myself for that. Then after the concert, I found out that, Jordan does these Facebook Lives. And so I was kind of going back and looking at some old ones. I'm like, oh, look, there's a couple from Portland. Well, come to find out they were staying in a hotel 3 blocks from my office.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this gets better. And so not only should I have been at downtown Portland the day before while they were all wandering around the city, Jordan did a Facebook Live as they were loading the tour bus in front of the hotel. I could have walked my ass up there and saw him and John because they were the ones getting on the bus.
Oh.
I think about that all the time. If I just had Jordan's Facebook Live, I could have walked 2 minutes and met them.
That stinks.
That makes me sad.
I know.
Doesn't that suck?
Your time's coming. I feel it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to.
Joey's gonna sing "Twisted" to her.
Oh my Lord.
Nope. Or he's gonna sing. He's gonna get down.
I love that song.
He's gonna.
I don't care what song. I really don't. I just need to be up close. I just need eye contact.
Yeah, don't look in his eyes. It's like you'll
be mesmerized.
You just fall. I don't know. I got crazy.
You got quiet.
I thought I was gonna fall. I thought I was gonna pass out.
I know you did.
That's why I was bouncing, because I was like,
you
if I'm
hugged
bouncing. Yeah.
I loved it. That was great.
It was.
That was a great interaction.
Yeah, I looked foolish.
I was able to keep my cool.
Brooke was amazing, by the way. And I know I've said this in multiple episodes, but thank you.
I was able to talk to him like,
hey, we're buds. What's
person
going on?
to person, human to human. You're Joe McIntyre. I am Brooke Christopher.
I have hiccups.
And we're just two people talking. Now, I don't really remember much about Jordan. Because I didn't know what to say to Jordan.
I remembered something tonight talking to Cassie, and now I don't remember it.
Oh, yes, you did remember. I
haven't remembered it. I haven't remembered that. It was weird. I've just been sick. Just put it out there.
Yeah.
And so my brain doesn't function the way that it used to. So I forget things. But I'll remember them all of a sudden.
Right.
And, I mean, which a lot of people do anyway. But it's just
different.
It's just different.
You have it on record, though. Like, you recorded it.
So, Kristine, we were talking about that interaction. And all of a sudden, I remembered something that happened. Like, that I'd never said.
Conversation.
Like a conversation.
Like part of the conversation.
And then it was gone. And now I can't remember.
I can't remember it either.
But it's on there.
You have it recorded, so.
Maybe you'll remember. I'll be like, hey, let me play this back for you because I don't remember. Here it is.
Remember your face on my shirt?
That's what I said.
Yes.
He said,
is my head that.
No, what? I knew exactly what he said in that 1 second. He said, you've got my face on my shirt. That's my face on your shirt.
Yes.
And now I remember what the conversation was. When I walked up to him, he said, that's my face on your shirt. And I said, bed sheets. I didn't say it's from the bed sheets. I just said, like, bed sheets. And then he was something like, was my face that big? Was my face really that big? Or something like that.
On the sheet or whatever.
Yeah.
And
I didn't say anything. That was it. Bed sheets.
But he did say that's a lot of pressure.
He did. And I can't remember why.
Did you say I've been waiting my whole life?
Yes. But I've said that to him a couple times now.
Yes, you have. But that's okay.
Because I have been waiting my whole life.
Yep. For this very moment.
You know what I would do? I think I've talked about this, but I had like a window that was like on a street in my neighborhood.
Yes.
And I would make paper plates.
Yes.
I would like decorate paper plates for his birthday and put them in the window just in case he drove by someday.
Can we also add that the house you grew up in was kind of like a dead endish?
Yeah. But I for some reason,
you had hope.
I had hope that maybe someday if he was driving by or someone else was driving by and they saw that paper plate in that window that said, happy birthday, Joey
Mulry?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right.
McIntyre. And I do like the number 17. I would put that there.
Paper plate.
And I decorate it very nicely. So it was like every other color.
Paper plate notes. Can I just have to give a little background on these paper plates.
I used to write them for a lot of other things too.
She'd write notes on paper plates. Like she'd be like walked over to Dairy Queen and she'd like leave it on the table for her parents.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But your parents always had those like paper plates.
Right.
Like the stack of the white
We
paper
used them as
plates.
notepads.
Right. But you ate off them too.
Yes. But not like after, not when there was ink on them.
No, not when they've been written on.
No.
But they were always like a stack. And I remember.
They were a staple in our family.
They were. Do your parents still get them?
We really like took down a lot of trees.
You can recycle them. They recycle.
My parents actually don't. So do you know why we never had styrofoam?
Because of the microwave? Did you melt
that, and because my dad had used styrofoam for some reason and had cut through it and cut his leg.
Jeez.
So he was like, damn those styrofoam plates. We're never using styrofoam again. We're using paper from now on.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
you can
that's
still
good.
do it the same thing, but...
Right. That's funny, though.
Yeah.
Your poor dad. Cutting through
Cut his leg. Actually, I take that back, because, I mean, that happened. I think something else had happened after that with the paper, because my mom would always serve him on a regular plate, and we'd have paper plates.
Oh, yeah.
So, because it probably happened again.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. So, that's another long episode there. That's okay.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have all kinds of stuff to listen to on the cruise. Or
I know.
while you're waiting in line, or...
On the plane.
On the plane ride home. Maybe you're kind of like, having that post-cruise depression.
Yeah.
We're still having post-concert depression.
I'm okay. Because we're planning for the next one.
You know what? This podcast has made me...
it helps.
It really does help. So, we want to talk a little bit first about the cruise.
Yes.
So, if you are on the cruise this year, we want your photos. We will totally give you credit.
Your photos, vlogs.
Yes. Like, we want to know everything you're doing.
Yep.
I don't care if you're a first-time cruiser or 10th. Wait, no. Ninth. Or, we want to hear everything.
Right. And, like, pictures of your rooms.
Yeah. We want to see those before you decorate and after.
I would love before and afters.
Yeah, it would be cool. And again, we will give you credit for everything.
Every photo, every video. Yeah.
So we're going to have a new Kids on the Block spot on our website.
Yep.
It's going to be the NKOTB spot.
That's
and
perfect.
on that spot is going to be Cruise 2017, Cruise 2018 spot. Because we're going to start the countdown as soon as that thing's officially announced.
That is going to be amazing.
And so we'll put resources up there, all the different Facebook groups we'll put up there. We'll put all kinds of things so that you guys can, if you want to,
like one stop.
And if you have something you want to share, let us know. Put it on there. Whatever.
That sounds great.
Whatevs.
That sounds really great.
It's free for all.
Organized
open
chaos.
resource. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, but so yeah. We really want that. And so just let us know, like, your Twitter. If you send us stuff, send it to mysocalledwhatever@gmail.com. Make sure you let us know what your Twitter is. Instagram.
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep.
If you want us to tag you on Facebook. But more than likely, it'll probably be, like, Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah.
That we post, if we post anything.
Especially if it's, like, pictures and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So...
And have fun.
Yeah.
Have a
hope
blast.
You have an amazing time.
Wish we were there.
Yeah, Kristine does too. She's still with us.
She is.
I'm still with you. And I'm not at all jealous of all the people going on the cruise.
No. We'll be there next year.
Yes, we will.
Bells on.
Yes.
I'll have
definitely.
bells
I'll
on.
have my outfits all done.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm going to have to get crafty again.
you did really well.
All right, so we jump into that?
Let's jump into it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hashtag.
That was like a weird sound. That's not really what I was going for, but so Mission Interview Joey 2018. Should we talk about that?
Let's talk about it.
So we've been kind of keeping it hush hush.
We have been keeping it hush hush.
But I think we're ready.
We had to get it all finalized and done.
Right. I think we're ready to talk about it now. You think we're ready?
I think so.
So, first of all, since we started the podcast, we've been talking about having Joe McIntyre on the podcast.
Since day one.
Pretty much because he really sparked it. Honestly. Do you not agree with that?
I agree with that.
I mean, made us think that anything is possible.
Yes, and I took a little bit more convincing.
Yes.
But
we decided just to do it.
There's no reason not to.
Right.
You know?
So we did it. So we jumped into this. And so we started talking about it. Then we met Maria. And Maria gave me a pep talk. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
And she said, this is going to happen. You're going to do this. And this is how you're going to do it. And you're going to be positive, and this is going to happen for you. And she started using the hashtag Mission Interview Joey 2018. She's like, this is going to happen for you. I want it to happen for you. I'm going to help you.
We're going to put it out there.
Her and Jackie.
Yeah.
So, we knew that we had help. Then we had to figure out what we were going to do.
How are we going to make this,
Right.
put it in motion?
What are we going to do? We had no idea.
No, literally, no idea.
Nope. So, I'm sitting talking to Kristine. Texting her. I'm like, I have no idea. What can I do? I want to do something 80s themed.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. Kristine, what did you say?
Well, at first I said, oh, God, I don't know. And, really? I'm like, oh. But then 30 seconds later, I had the best thought ever. At least I thought it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yes.
Because what would be more fun than a recorded message on a mixtape and finding a Walkman?
Yes.
As a gift.
So that's what we started to do.
And
it was not easy.
No, because as
technology might have it, we are much more far advanced than I thought we were.
It's very hard to make a mixtape in 2017.
It really is. So it's not as easy as, first we had to find a tape player that could record.
Yep.
First we were looking at CDs. Those were expensive. Super expensive.
Yep.
So we decided to do it digitally. And so I got the tape recorder.
Yep.
And we did our messages digitally.
Yep.
And then I made a mix, which took me forever.
Yep.
Because it had to be perfect.
And it was.
I think it is pretty good.
It's a great mix.
I think it is.
And
I've listened to it way too many times now.
Once it was done and on the tape, it sounds totally 80s.
I think it sounds pretty good.
It sounds amazing. The sound brings me back.
It sounds I think it sounds pretty good. Well, first I had gotten the yellow tapes.
Yep.
The yellow tapes, the old school yellow neon tapes. And they didn't work. They didn't sound right. They were really muffled. So I had gotten other tapes. Again, it's really hard to get these tapes. I couldn't get them that day.
Right.
So got the tapes, made the mixtape, made more than one mixtape.
Yep.
Because A, it might break.
Yep.
And then you need another one. And B, we might need other tapes to hand out, to give to people, to get attention. So, so we made these mixtapes. Then we needed to make a note that said what our mission was,
what it was,
what we were trying to do. So I made these notes. And then how many of those did I do? 12? I can't remember.
It was between 10 and 12.
Right. So I folded all of those. Old school. Never had done that before. Had to use a tutorial to do it. Made a Walkman. Because I figured he'd want...
Well, we bought the Walkman.
Well, we bought a brand new Walkman.
And
which was
decorated it.
And then I bedazzled it.
It's amazing.
And personalized it. We'll put some pictures up.
Yeah.
And so he'll get that if he opens it. I mean, I'm going in with no expectations, but we'd done all this digital thing, and then I realized that my phone doesn't have a headphone thing, so I had to go and buy a thing so I could.
Yep.
So, and then we made the bag that's going to be at guest services.
Yep, the bag that everything goes in.
Yep. So
you
that will be there.
The headphones, earphones.
Yep. And
our bracelets.
We made bracelets that Maria and Jackie will have. So They might have some. You could say, hey, can I have a bracelet? Can I have my so-called whatever bracelet?
Sure
They
could.
might have one. They might.
They might be gone.
They might be gone. We made headbands.
Yeah. Like the bandanas.
Bandanas.
Decorated some bandanas.
They're personalized and bedazzled.
Yep, they're awesome.
And we made earphones that match the Walkman.
Yep.
And I think that's it. We put some candy in there, too.
Candy in there just for good
Not
measure.
sure that he likes candy, but it was 80s candy.
Yeah, and you know
put it
what?
in
If he
there.
doesn't like candy, I'm sure his kids like candy or like somebody will like the candy.
Right. So we hope that he gets it and that he likes it.
I have a good feeling about it.
Then maybe he might be like, yeah, these girls are pretty cool. Maybe I will give him, we'll give him a little interview.
And he'll like hopefully remember that he sent a video to us, sort of.
Yeah, he might not.
recorded it.
He might not, though, and that's okay.
I don't know.
He sees a lot of people.
I think he will, though. He's
But
going
I
to put
think
two
he
and
will,
two
too.
together that there's Brooke and Nikki from a podcast that he
You
just
think
did a
so?
message for.
Yes.
I think so.
I think so too, because I mean, people. It's not like there's all kinds of videos out there of him talking to people.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. It's like the Cassie Lance Bass video. I've never seen him do that before.
Right. Exactly.
That's why that was so weird, because Cassie had just posted that video of Lance Bass
Yeah.
doing that, and then all of a sudden,
Like we got one.
yeah, and I was so jealous when I saw that Lance Bass video.
I know. So it's like
Not to mention, I don't mind taking I'm Lance Bass. Lance Bass also. Well, we talked about that last episode.
okay. So no, I think that he would remember us. Like I think that he would make that connection.
You think so?
I do. I have a very
I do.
good feeling.
I'm just really trying to go in with low expectations, because
know.
I'm following Donnie's words of wisdom. I really am.
Which ones?
Go in with zero expectations.
Oh, right. Well, I don't expect anything.
No, it's really good. You need to be positive on this.
I don't expect anything.
I just
but
put
I'm very,
so
very positive
much
about
time
it.
into it. Do you know what I
know.
mean? That like I'm trying not to personalize it if he doesn't. So I'm not like. Do you know what I mean?
I do. You don't want to be disappointed
Right. I don't.
because you like really want it.
Yeah, and that was a lot. It
It was a lot of work,
a lot of money.
but I think that
It was worth It was worth it all. Because I had fun.
I think that we're gonna get something out of this. I think that he's gonna like recognize it.
Can I also mention that I wrapped that box? I was really excited
That was
about
awesome.
that.
That was an
And
awesome
you guys
job.
will see it. It has gumballs on it. It looks totally 80s.
It does. It's very cool.
So it was all 80s. Like I tried to make the notes look 80s. I
Yeah.
tried to make to really make it all look, but I couldn't do it without everybody. Without Kristine telling me the idea.
Without our
Brainstorming.
special deliverers.
So today Maria got the package.
Yep.
And she opened it, and she has videos going through it. It's really cute. I love it, so I'll post those too. So, yeah.
I can't wait to. I haven't watched them yet. I just saw
So
them
if you
on there.
guys see Joe, if you get this before you go on the cruise, and you
Right.
see Joe, be like, hey, Joe, you've got a package in guest services.
yes,
from Nikki
please.
and Brooke.
It's from Nikki and Brooke.
I mean, if you don't get a chance to do that, that's fine too. But if you
But
do,
like, if you wanted to do that, that'd be cool.
that would be cool.
Thank you, because we're not there to do it ourselves.
That's right.
So that'd be awesome.
So I'm excited.
I am too.
Take so many pictures of this cruise, please.
Pictures, videos.
Yes.
I want to see videos of them like performing.
I'm so excited.
I know.
It's gonna be fun. We'll be able to live through it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
obviously we'll survive.
But I mean, we'll be able. It sounds so bad.
we might not make it.
We might not.
Next year will be awesome.
It's going to be, and we're gonna have Kristine.
It's going to be amazing. There's going to be so many
wait.
first-time cruisers next year.
Yeah, I'm nervous that we
Totally.
might not get on. That's what I'm nervous
I
about.
am too.
We'll get on.
I'm nervous it's gonna sell out like that. Like I'm nervous it's gonna sell out fast. You gotta get in that cruise group, because they're talking about
I'm in the cruise group.
like how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And I think you need to. That's blowing my mind. 'Cause
No,
remember what
hold
happened
on.
at Fenway?
Yes, I do.
That was.
Oh.
There was like no place to click, and I was clicking the wrong spot. And
That's all right.
I realized it too late.
It all worked out.
We were supposed to be at Mohegan Sun. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was. Our seats were awesome. Mm-hmm. You couldn't have asked for better seats.
No.
So.
And we never would have met Michelle. We never would have met Amy.
Right.
And Joe never would have sung to me.
Donnie never would have had those stories to
That's right.
share.
See,
Everything happens for a reason.
Nothing is random.
Right. So here we go.
Right, exactly. Here we're going to do this. Let's do this. This is Kristine.
Let's get this.
Oh, my bad.
Let's get
this. Pretty sure I wrote let's do this in the letter. We're like,
Oh, well.
Yep, fail.
That's all right.
I was so tired that night
Yeah.
trying to get those freaking things lined up. Hopefully they don't fall off and then it says like O instead of Joe. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, where's the J? What is this?
No, I think it's going to be awesome. I don't think they'll fall off. They seem pretty secure.
So we told the story.
Yay.
Do you think that was enough?
I think that was
too
plenty.
much?
I think it was good.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Is that all we have?
Yeah,
I'm
Kristine, you have
exhausted.
anything?
I don't have anything.
It's 2:00 in the morning.
It's 2:13.
Go ahead, sing it.
Girl, what you want to do?
Do you want to fight? Want to say goodnight? Let's say goodnight.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. It's not even 2:00 here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so let's say goodbye.
Yes, Kristine.
So signing out. Kristine, thank you so much.
This has been awesome.
We've talked for like 4 hours now.
Oh my god.
That's kind of crazy. It doesn't feel like it.
I know.
So when do we get to like really do this in person? Kristine needs to plan a visit here to the East Coast.
Is she coming to the East Coast?
I told her she needs to.
Someday.
I told her next summer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're getting to, holiday season. That's not going to work. And I don't think I want to come visit you in the winter.
Nope. No, hell no.
You'll never make it here.
And plus, so we should plan something. We really should start really thinking about the sleepover thing. Like legit. Like let's do it.
What do you mean?
Like either find a hotel that we can all stay at or
Where?
in Boston.
Oh yeah.
And have some kind of like fellowship of the blockheads.
That would be fun. Like, should we
I'm
get like a
down.
block of rooms?
Yeah, like
Okay.
our whole hotel.
A whole hotel?
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
So I could put it together a group.
We should do it.
Like that's what I do.
Let's do this. Let's get this.
We just need to figure out when.
Is Joe gonna come? Jordan gonna come? Nah, they probably won't come.
Hopefully. That'd be amazing.
Could show up in his white pants.
To the summer party?
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
No.
I ain't mad at you.
No. Yeah, no. So I think that we should do that. We just need to figure out dates.
I think that's the next thing we need to plan.
I can get a big old
Because I know
block of
people will be
rooms.
planning for the cruise, but this is like a small trip. Well, it's not a small trip for Kristine, but
Right. That's the thing.
sometimes you can get flights pretty cheap.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the flight. It's just the time, you know, because it's going to be a full day of travel for me to get there and another full day to get back.
That's usually that's always my issue.
Me too.
Time is really hard.
Even for me to go to Memphis, it's a whole day for me to go to Memphis and a whole day to come back.
Yeah.
Just to Memphis, which is on the same coast, really.
And then it's hard with kids.
Yeah. All right. Let's close this up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kristine.
Thank you. That was awesome. All
All
right.
right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You're
Nice
welcome.
to talk to you.
Yes.
I know, it's been fun.
And I'm glad everybody else got to know you too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, thanks.